just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
I actually do.
It's just, Mr. Tobson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters, so what's the other side of it? Figures we didn't exactly show us. So what he said seemed pretty straightforward to me. If I wanted to deal with nuance, I would have. Hang on, let's move. This is... What's the other
Mr.
side?
Tobson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well do you know deserters? Work with them? Are you friends or what? Did you know this? Ellen Reed mentioned? I'm sure deserters...
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person.
Yeah?
A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work
Parvati's
up in the
cute
big
as hell.
office with Mr. Tobson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Wow. I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's gonna... How well do you know deserters? You can't leave it at that. What were we arguing about?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Tobson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if he can get out to her.
I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well do you know deserters?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down.
Alright.
There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Yeah. He wanted to give you his D. Alright. Alright, there we go.
Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about.
Alright.
Mr. Tobson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of Marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. I suppose it couldn't hurt.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. Yeah, they're, Parvati. We are in Edgewater. The hell is that? So look at this game. So I've put up almost 30 hours into it. I got my main one, which I named myself J-Zippo. I'm Captain J-Zippo. Shocker there, huh, Dad? Shocker there.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, huh? I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
You mean she's dead? How's that possible? I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
It works better when I unmute it. Unmute it? I hit it. A mutant? Okay. Is that normal?
I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Oy vey. We'll talk later. Now, I gotta remember, I'm not J-Zippo on this. I am Saffron. And she's a self-indulgent narcissist, so I gotta remember to be that person. What do we have in our journal here? A small grave matter. Yeah, I gotta do... So, let's just go around town, and, So, that's what she's going to wear. For the time being. Why? That's why. It's the only outfit that shows people's asses. Look at that ass. Anyways, it's the only sexy thing in this game. I love the game, so you gotta know it's a damn good game. If it's...
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
He's off the threats, friend. I'm going.
This guy's a Looney Tune, but we're gonna talk to him.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Yeah, not after I eat something, though. You'll hate the wind here. Hey, yo, you.
Thank the
Holy
Lord.
Lord, what's wrong with
I've
you?
been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance.
Yeah.
I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Snuff, isn't that stuff you put up your nose? What are you babbling about? Are you okay? You seem confused, so let me owe me your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
So, I gotta remember, this is Saffron, not J-Zip will be as nice as possible. She's not gonna be as mean as possible. She's anything that advances her, or... What are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus
Oh,
machine.
brother, yeah.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I got a automaton made of plastic and batteries. I mean, not me personally, I'm just talking about Saff anyways. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders. and stand ever vigilant.
Yeah, sure.
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old
Your
power
one ear is
plant,
like on fire.
clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising.
Yeah.
When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
All they'll see is my fine round ass running away, probably. But if you're resisting another gun, I am for hire. I'm only standing so I can get some more quests.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Some tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Okay, proper army's paying. Let's see, this is exactly what Saffron would do. Proper.
Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
Yeah. That's cool. What do you need done there, whack job?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This
Beloved
scout
town?
must
This
not be
town is a
permitted to
pile
return
of
to its
shite.
base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use a couple pointers. Got a question. You know what? I'll let you be, because I don't need pointers. You know what I mean? We don't need pointers. We just... Well, maybe we need pointers. Anyways, let's get all that lava. Lava. Uh-oh. Okay, we got something else coming. Where are they? Oh, birds. Oh, eat my bullet.
That's the last of them.
Good job, Parvati. We're gonna take their beaks and sell their beaks. After playing this for about 30 hours, I know what I need now, even though Spacer's Chaw. Pick up Tamarick and cheese. Oh, what's that? Oh, tartar sauce. Wonderful. Oh, it's a poor person. An assistant. Oh, what's this? Examine. Fellow log, Pretora, mating habits. Oh, and here's... there we go. There's the manacled scout. That's... Okay, it's got a green thing, so it won't attack.
Aw, he ain't for it. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Are you talking about the machine or my punan? Okay, hang on a sec. I'm not sure. I can do myself. Go ahead.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new.
Jeremy.
Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the way.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Why did you name the mechanical?
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Oh, yes, of course. Is that a Aether serial wave? Or what? Something?
Abso-Surely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not
Damn it.
disturb.
Alright, well, let's see what's in the junkyard here. If there's anything worth a lick. Nope, empty bin. Armor parts, I'll take that. And what do we got here? Wow, nice. Maybe I can stop clearing my throat for half a second. Whoops. Sawed-off shotgun. Hey, it's 100%, so I'll take that. And weapon parts. Okay, what is this place here? Oh, there we go. Some light, some heavy ammo. That's good. We need that. Frozen dinners, all in one. Bestseller. Fried chicken mash, spectrum potatoes, and spiced mock apples. Delicious. Pick up pre-sliced bread. It's not quite bread, it's bread. Algae lager. Ugh. Mushroom and algae comes together in the best cold brew beer you've ever tasted. Ugh. It's crisp, it's delicious, nutritious. It's water, now with an 11% more natural water flavoring. There's water flavoring? Oh, wait. Did I miss that? Or I think I missed this over here. Adreno. I'll need that for battle. Dude, go back, Jeremy. Don't you want to go to your home? I'm gonna go to my home right there. Right there. Okay. I don't... And oddly enough, since I'm Saffron and she's Parvati, I know Parvati would be all for that. But no spoiler alerts. None. Yeah, been playing a lot of this and found out that it's only, it's about 30 hours long. Which is disappointing. Like, everyone's comparing it to Fallout 76, and I'm like, you shouldn't be comparing it to Fallout 76. You compare it to anything, compare it to Fallout 4. And Fallout 4, out of box, was 60 to 80 hours. So I'm not saying one's better than the other, vice versa, whatever. I'm just saying. You think we can take them on? Oh. Come on. Oh, I got it right. That was a shot in the dark right there. Here we go. Rebuilt mining gear. We'll have to see what that's all about there, Parvati. P. Diddy. Maybe they got something? Dead cartridge, light ammo, everything we can... There we go, Adreno. And a trip blade. Old MacDonald had a trip blade, E-I-E-I-O, and with that blade he killed a sprat, E-I-E-I-O. Wow, I never read that. How many times I picked that up, I never read that. And we built mining gear. Let's see what the, Oh, here we go. For now, it's good. You have unlocked a dialogue combat skill. While attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. I don't know what that means. I'm so used to being able to run faster and everything. Yeah, it's weird playing with I think I'm level 27 or something, I can't remember. And now I'm level 3, it's like completely different. That's from Half-Life. You can, Half-Life 2, you can get these things to attack enemies. You throw them into a room and they attack enemies. Here's all the graves. Tell me that isn't crazy. What's... I've never seen this before. What is this? Can't get in there, can you? I don't think so. I'll definitely do that. Oh, this Ritalin. I was so sick yesterday. I'm still not feeling very good, and this Ritalin is just not doing me any favors today. And all the stress, because my dad's been in the hospital for a week, and he gets better, and then he gets worse, and he gets better, and he's got pneumonia, and they're trying to really nip it in the bud so he doesn't get it again. And I feel like I don't have pneumonia, but I have something that is a catalyst to it. So I feel like I'm part of the problem, and I'm kind of upset about it, and I don't know what else to do. What else to do? Hey, anybody home? Oh, definitely one of those. Nico pads. 0G. Oh, that's their nice brew. That's tartar sauce. And like I said, I know what I need. I don't use... Oh. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities. Okay. But, whatever. You didn't see that, right? Yep, that's what I thought. Good girl.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You don't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me.
Good, because I wasn't going to
Rather
tell
use
you.
my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is Legion.
Legion.
What you
Legion?
need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts.
Okay. Fair enough.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a... That's fantastic.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
This idiot actually made sense right there.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
I'll let you... Well, if it's there forever, I'm sure he would have found it by now. Right? Alright, let's go into, I think this is the...
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yeah, it's too clean. Well, then you'll feel weird in my pants, because my pussy's real clean. Sorry. Ah, here's somebody. Do I want to introduce myself to him? Yeah, I'll introduce myself to him.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity.
Can you hear the music
and
in the
Miss
background?
Holcomb as well.
It's very Firefly.
How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Name your poison. Anything at all.
Yeah, can you
Spiritual
drink it?
counseling? This season's toss ball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
No, I don't toss any balls. Now, if you're talking about fishball predictions, well... No, toss fit... Never mind. Screw that up. Roddy wanted me to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. How did you know I'm an outsider? What sort of spiritual advice you offer? I just thought of something else in here.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
Because you look like a child
I
molester.
can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Tobson asked her to do?
Cut power to the deserters. If you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise? What do you think of Group Vicker?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons.
Boy, that was...
Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls. So what do you advise? Right, great. Can wrap this up. I'm gonna do this one.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
Fair enough. Right, great. Can we wrap this up?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
See, I don't like that, but right. Just talk everyone into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. It sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Thank you for your time. It's been a waste of time. Let's go. Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I've been outside. I'm not impressed. I can handle myself better, and that's exactly what Saffron would say.
The Marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library.
Oh, really?
Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text.
Don't lie.
If you managed to acquire it for me,
It's an old
I'd pay quite
Jugs
a handsome
magazine.
sum for the book.
It's an old Super Jugs magazine. At, edition 7. I don't know why edition 7, but... A handsome sum, you say. Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the
Ooh,
lower corner.
so it's...
I'll mark where I
hentai.
saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'll look for your book. Why would a vicar be a banned book? I assume you'll be want to burn it once you can. I'll need to know a little bit more about this before I agree to it. I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, cool. So we got a book to look for there. Sweet cakes. Sweet cheeks. Sweet lips. Hey, Parvati,
Where are we headed?
you mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits.
Good point.
You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk.
Yeah,
The
like my
machine
underwear.
Vicker sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Yeah, okay. You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing. It's an ideal. Not what we live in, but what we strive for. Then why do you want to talk to him?
The Vicker's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right.
Alright, well,
It's just that when he looks at me, I feel like disappointed.
who gives up? You can never live by someone else's ideals. You are who you are. You are who you make yourself. You gotta find Ludwig's secret weapon.
Something got you down? Nothing, just don't want to fall sick.
For this town being, quote-unquote... Spacer's Choice Cantina. So that's where we're at. You wanna go in for a drink, sweets? Alright, let's go. I'm almost on all my missions. So,
You're not a big drinker, are you?
You read the latest report?
come on in.
The part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only
There we go.
mechanics folk hadn't abandoned.
Where are we headed?
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
You sounded worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I like a drink now.
It's not like I think it a failing, mine. It's just I live right across the road.
Okay.
Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
Sounds like folk here live hard lives.
Maybe so. But we don't think on it that way.
Good to know.